pleaded guilty to an offence of publishing written material which is threatening, abusive or insulting, intending thereby to stir racial hatred. The context of your offending is that it arises out of the civil unrest and disorder, and accompanying scenes of violence have been extensive, both in terms of mainstream media and also online on social media platforms.
Everywhere bust few hours ago, as nobody ever expected what transpired in court few hours ago. Finland in trouble at the moment because Simona isn't taking it lightly with them. Biafran bust few hours ago. You know, a lot of people were thinking that Simona will get to the Finland court and it will be silent and it will be mute because he did not know what to say and all of that. But Kasala bust few hours ago. Moment Finland president mistakenly cited Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Nigerian government. Come and see what Simona did. Simona bust everywhere. He challenged the Finland president and challenged the Finland authority. You will see the way it goes. A lot of Biafrans have been spreading the news at the moment regarding what Simona actually did in court. What transpired shocked everyone. He challenged Finland authority in court, even to the fullness. I will play the full video in this very video. You will see everything the way it goes. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just where to share it. Share it to the first social media platform. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video as you're watching, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Back to Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with Lajupog.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to Lajupog Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just endeavor to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and to click on it, click the notification bell icon and outside so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss in Finland called few hours ago. You know, a lot of people when they arrested Simona, a lot of people were like, oh, Simona did not have say again, this guy cannot talk again, this guy is mute, he can't even say anything, because when they arrested him, according to report, they asked him some questions. When they arrested him in Finland, the Finland authority asked him some questions regarding Biafra, and Simona actually denied being the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra movement and all of that. And a lot of people actually come up with the news that, oh, the Simona that have been raging on media and all of that is finally denying Biafra, and they say Simona is calling himself a content creator in front of the Finland government and all of that, because they believe he is being scared of the Finland authority because he can be thrown into jail and he can be prosecuted anyhow, all of that, because they believe Finland is not Nigeria. And a lot of Nigerian media have actually picked up the news regarding the fact that Simona denied being a Biafran and being a leader of Biafra. But Kasala boss you has to go. You know, they actually adjourned the case of Simona. They wanted to kickstart this trial in 2025, but he appeared in court few hours ago regarding the Biafran liberation thing and all of that. Simona appeared and Kasala boss. Nobody ever expected that what Simona did, he can actually did it. Nobody ever expected that this guy can have his say even in court. The moment the Finland authority were asking him questions and they trying to side Bola Ahmed Tinubu and support Tinubu, and they trying to support the Nigerian government and all, Kasala boss Simona shake table. He challenged the Finland president and he challenged everybody in the court. You will see the way it goes. I will play the full video in this very video, so if you can share the video, just do it to share it as you're watching it. Share it to the various social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, a lot of Biafrans have been concerned regarding the fact that Simona have been arrested. And you know, since when they arrested Simona, a lot of irregularities have been ongoing as far as Biafran liberation thing is concerned. A lot of things have been ongoing, a lot of misunderstanding even as at now. Biafrans are not even in a good time. A lot of Biafrans are not in support of Ngozi Orabueze and all of that. They said they need to dissolve the Biafran cabinet and Biafran government in exile and all of that. They said Ngozi Orabueze cannot remain as a leader as far as Nnamdi Kanu and Simona has been arrested. and they even meant to the general public. They even accused Ngozi Orabueze of stealing the public fund that they actually raised for the Biafra movement and all. You know, a lot of irregularities have been taking place. Biafrans are now backstabbing Biafrans. Biafrans are not in support of Biafrans. A lot of things have gone wrong since when they arrested Simona, and a lot of big issues are actually facing. But Kasala boss, you know, some people are saying that Biafrans need to stop the movement and all of that, that the movement is not going to work, that the UN is not in support of the movement, that the UK people are not really in support of the Biafra movement and all of that. But a lot of people are saying that Biafra should continue on their move. They said Biafra must stand, that Biafra nation must stand. And as the fact remains, a lot of people are actually voting in for the fact that Biafra should be liberated, while some people are kicking against the fact, you know, whether we like it or not, 100% people cannot be in support of Biafra. At least there will still be some good number of people that will not be in support of the Biafra. But as the matter remains, a lot of fight is ongoing in the Biafra cabinet as it stands. But Ngozi Orabueze have been doing everything possible to just make sure that everything died down and will be focused on one goal of achieving the Biafra nation and all of that. But I say that is not enough. Simona appeared in court, and the moment he appeared in court, he's supposed to appear in court next year, but they tried to fast track his trial and all of that. Now he appeared in court a few hours ago, and they asked him some questions, some intellectual questions, and all. He answered the question. You will see everything the way it goes. And I say that is not enough. They call Biafra a terrorist state, as Nigeria have been calling it a terrorist state and all. And the moment they called Biafra a terrorist state, come and see how Samuel actually burst out. He made it known to them that Biafra is not a terrorist state, and he supported Biafra to the fullness. He stand for Biafra. Even in court, he spoke against everything that the Finnish authority actually said regarding Biafra and all of that. He said Biafrans are not terrorists. You will see it for yourself. I'll play the full video now. You will see everything the way it goes. I would like us to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video, just share it. And if you can't share it, just like it as you're watching it. Now, first of all, listen to what Ngozi Orabueze and some Biafran people said on their media and all of that, so that you will understand what Simona did in court. And as the video is ongoing, you will hear what Simona did in the court. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
It's not dependent on Nigerian government. Let me make that clear. Self-determination of a people does not depend on the perpetrator of the crime. Nigerian government was fully aware of all the criminal activities that the state was performing in the Biafra territory. So to answer that, we have our international lawyers, we have our local lawyers that are working on that post-declaration, and they'll be issuing the appropriate papers to the appropriate quarters in regards to and in respect to the full independence of the United States of Biafra. Yes, they are working on that, but is there something Nigerian government must approve for Biafra? No, they do not have the power. So that's the answer to that. The second one is that the Biafrans decided to declare on the 29th of November. Based on some of the security reports we had while we were in Finland, and also based on the unpredictability of anybody or anywhere, based on what they did to our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, the Nigerian government went to Kenya and forcefully extradited Nnamdi Kanu to the DSS dungeon in Nigeria. And why are they still holding him in Nigeria today? Despite even United Nations have told them to leave him, despite about 2-3 courts in Nigeria have told them to leave him. Have they done that? So Nigeria is a lawless state. They don't follow the rule of law. They don't obey the laws. So anybody expecting Nigeria to say anything good about Biafra or confronting laws, I think the person needs to have everything. So we decided to change that based on the security report we got and based on the best interest of Biafra. That was why we moved it from the previous day to November 29th. Thank you.
All right. Let you take over from there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Star Radio UK, special guest in Ngozi, Dr. Ngozi, allowed me to call her that. And Mr. Olaini Koiki will bring you updates. Now we're having a special time with her for her to now give us some information pertaining to what the United States of Biafra is all about, so that the world as a whole will know. But let me quickly read some of the comments that have come through. Dorothy Anthony is saying that good morning, my honorable chief of staff, and Francis say Biafra is our nation in WC. Just bear with me. Onyenso says thanks to my COS, Dr. Ngozi, and then also Chizuma is a all hail Biafra. Dorothy Anthony goes further to say, welcome Biafrans all over the world, stay strong and resolute. God is in control and will lead us to the end. Thanks to me, Dragon Lady COS, and then Naira Frank says also good morning to all of us there. And in DBC is also, so let the comments come through. I'll do my best to see as the program goes on to read more of it. Pastor, really okay. Dr. Ngozi, let me come to one of the things that some when we talk about recognition, where I'm looking at Basil, good morning to you as well. Now, we don't need Nigeria per se to say that they will recognize you, but you need the international community to say, like we have the UK, we have the US, we have some of the other countries. I don't know whether Finland even is in support of you. Okay, so we that's where Yomi was asking that question from. That apart from the federal government, whatever they do, because we know that they are just trying to hold you people together, whether you like it or not. But do you think that you need? Let me quickly bring that one in. I think sometime in November, is it November, October, when yourself and Dr. Sunday Adeyemi Igboho went to number 10 Downing Street to present a letter to the government of the UK. So virtually saying that you need to recognize us, you need to listen to us. On the 12th of October. 12th of October. Thank you very much. So have you done anything of the sort? We know that some people, some individuals in the US came to the Finland conference. However, has there been any statement from the US or any of the countries around the world to say we support this quest, or we need to look into it?
Again, like I said before, we are in communication with our allies. I'm not going to start mentioning the names of the countries here, but I promise you, like I said, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has set most of these things in place even before the incident, even before our declaration. And the actually is involved. They are working day and night to bring the necessary documents to the right tables and all that. So we just have to give them time to do their job, and then we will continue to use the other aspects which we have already established in our nation to continue to protect our citizens from the terrorist state of Nigeria, and continue to work closely with our attorneys that are working with our allies. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing very well. So God bless you, the United States of Biafra, a Yoruba nation. No going back. Basil Chiwoke says, never you back down. Ma, keep it up. So yes, and then Godfrey Ezen was our lioness, right on. So we did our best to bring you everything that has been captured there, but continue to post your comments there. Those that will be able to read, will read them. But one other question that someone is asking here is that, should the federal government in Nigeria say, we want to give you a chance to have a referendum, would that satisfy you, so that we have your community saying that, look, this is it. Do we want self-actualization, or our own independent, having our own country, or we still want to belong to the big Nigeria? What do you think?
Remember that we already had a referendum, we had our votes. Biafrans have casted their votes, where over 50 million Biafrans have agreed to exit Nigeria. We conducted different polls, and like I said, the Monday Sit at Home, which is ongoing right now, is also part of that referendum, where Biafrans have categorically stated they do not want to be part of Nigeria. So that has already been done, and there are several reports by the ORB, the Council of the Emerging States in Africa. Most of them have confirmed that self-referendum as legitimate, and based on that and all the factors that Biafrans have taken, our Prime Minister have instituted, we've been able to declare our independence. The documents are there. The people have spoken, and there's just nothing that's going to be done about that again. We have, even before our Prime Minister and our leader Nnamdi Kanu come to this, we've been trying to beg the Nigerian government that we need a referendum vote in the Biafra territory. We've requested that for many, many years. Over the past, we've constantly, even at a point, I know our leader Nnamdi Kanu was even, trying to see if the Biafra region we can rule ourselves, but they refused. So all the things we put in place, we followed every peaceful means to make sure that Biafra becomes a full-fledged state. And remember, Biafra was a state between 1967 and 1970. So it's not as if there's something new that we are doing. We are just declaring that state. Now, I'll give you more information to world leaders on what happened that time, the injustices, the marginalization, the way Nigerian government comes in and hire terrorists to come and kill us. Some of the information that the international world leaders have right now, they do not have it in the past. Some of you know that even as of 2 years ago when Nigerian government banned Twitter, the suppression of the press in Nigeria. So most of the things that the world leaders have seen now, most congressmen and women have seen right now, they didn't see that in 1967 to 1970. So that is why that era of trying to do regional is gone. We've gone by ourselves. With the Tinubu, we're going to rule ourselves. We're going to follow up with our attorneys that are putting the right papers in the right desk, and there's just no going there. As it stands right now, anything Nigeria military in uniform or police, they are occupying a sovereign land. They are occupying a foreign land. And I just wish that they leave any Biafran territory immediately. They should leave immediately, because Biafra right now is a sovereign United States of Biafra, is an independent nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Star Radio UK. I'll go back to Yomi, but before then, Education says, right on my CEO, COS, my apologies, we Biafrans are solidly behind you. We love you so much. Maxwell Dan says, we are strongly behind you, COS. David Okechukwu Israel says, I love you so much, my Deputy Prime Minister. COS, Airborne, Ben Ogun says, my COS, thank you for what you are doing for United States of Biafra. Omabalaji says, God bless Dr. Ngozi, God bless Mr. Aji and Mr. Koiki. Thank you very much. I say Tinubu's only achievement is being the last zoological president before Biafra declaration and restoration. And let's lost. Shamatini, good morning to you. Anthony, Dorothy, Anthony, good morning to you as well. Let your comments come through. Nelson Mark, good morning to you all there. Now, let me come back to Yomi if we have got some more information there. Over to you, Yomi.
Yeah, thank you so much. Quite a lot of concern from different sectors of indigenous people or those back in Nigeria after, the 40th state, and this is even before, the PM, was invited, and just prior before the declaration, we saw, some of the state being mentioned. Some of these individuals linked with
what a wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simona has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for the second time. Now when he said that, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojoku fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazen Mikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say some persons have come out to say that Simona should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Edigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simona should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simona and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simona is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government be worried about it. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simona. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. And eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we don't know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angobula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. We know it. I know it too. And every normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ekpa foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot and then the big shots in the north are formed alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. Honestly, I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have been after the votes for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.